Their music is enchanting. It's a traditional mix of the Irish, if you will. And it delights me to welcome and introduce you to Chloe and Orla and Mairead. It's wonderful to have you girls back.
Oh, so
thank you.
It's great to be back.
My goodness sakes, I know that when you were here with us in February, you were with us in the morning show, and I believe 4 out of the 5 things sold out in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's crazy.
It's
great.
Well, we're going to be sharing with everybody some of the footage from the DVDs, but I would love to just get to know you a little bit first, because this is our first chance, and I'd just love to know a little bit more about how you guys became a group and how long have you been together?
Well, God, it all started in September 2004. David Downs, who's our musical composer, he, was working on solo projects with all of us before Celtic Woman began, and he really brought us together with a huge team, and we filmed what we thought was going to be a one-night show in a wonderful theatre back in Dublin, in Ireland, and just, like, little did we know we'd get the call to say, take the next 3 years out of your life,
Wow.
And we didn't know each other at all.
You didn't?
We didn't know each other. We met each other about 2 days before we filmed the first DVD, and we were thrown together, and it was just a fantastic night. And God, it's just been an absolute roller coaster since. You kind of turn around and pinch yourself of where the last 2-3 years gone. But we're great friends now, and we just, we're so lucky every day, and we thank each other and everyone for the success we've had. It's just been fantastic.
I was struck in listening to your music of how just the messages that you send are so powerful. They're so positive. I mean, I've been so appreciative of all of you. Even though I didn't know you, I felt like I did. There was something with the blessing and the prayer and some of the songs. And what I loved about the CDs is that it's a real neat blend. Some of the songs are super powerful and dramatic, and then some are just very simple and basic and just bring us back to our center and share a thought or a message that we need to hear to start the day.
Absolutely. That's what we feel about the CD and the DVD, that there's something in it for everybody. And we would hope that there's a very strong message in the music, that it is uplifting and that it moves people. And I think the music captures every human emotion, from Mairead's fiddle pieces, which are just absolutely just delightful, and they're just so vivacious and joyful, to the songs like The Prayer and The Blessing, as you mentioned. And then we have some traditional songs like Carrickfergus and some songs in Gaelic.
Yes.
And so there's something for, it just covers every human emotion. So you'll feel quite reflective and moved. You will be moved by the music, and then your heart, your pulse starts beating with the rhythms. There's great rhythms, great percussions, and then it's just sheer joy and elation. And we seem to get that response from people, from audiences all over the place, and people who listen to the music, because people say that their lives today are so busy.
We actually are at 110 consecutive weeks at #1 with all the CDs, the collective CDs. So we're very, very honoured that we have the support from people out there, and that they love our music so much. It's such a great honour.
Our new album actually debuted at #4 in the top 200 in Billboard, which was huge for us, and we're up in the top 20 every week, and it's fantastic. It really, we're just delighted.
And the DVD is at #2 in the Billboard top 200. So it's very exciting.
It's very exciting.
How many members of the group are there?
There's 6 of us now. A wonderful young singer, Hayley Westerner, has just joined us. She filmed our new DVD in Slane with us, and she's actually touring with us at the moment. So there's 5 singers, and of course Mairead, our wonderful fiddle player.
You are truly so gifted. And now we're watching in action. Who are we seeing here?
Yes, we're watching Lisa here. And she's just fantastic.
This is one of Lisa's solos on the DVD. It's Caledonia, which is a beautiful song, and she does such a fantastic version of it. So
look at I literally have goosebumps, you guys. Just watching. I mean, music is a pretty powerful medium.
It is,
and
absolutely.
the way you convey, there's an energy, and there's also, you had mentioned some of the Gaelic songs on the CDs. I mean, you do it in
I think it's very, our heritage and our culture, we have such a rich history, and we're so fortunate with the legacy of music that we have been handed down from generation to generation, and we think it's very important to bring our message and to let the world hear some of the beautiful traditional songs that we have. So we have, like Mavis doing Dhulamon, and it's a song about seaweed, and you see the reaction that people get, because there's fabulous percussion and barons, which is the Irish hand drum in it, rhythms in it, and then Carrickfergus with the harp. So there's a lovely mixture, and we're delighted to get the chance to bring some of our, my grandmother loved Irish songs and stories, and it's I feel so privileged that I can sing some songs that she taught me on stages all around the world. You're going to make me
A lot of the songs in the show have such a personal meaning for each of us, and you know, it's really lovely when people can come to the show or have the CD and they say that that song might have a different kind of personal meaning for them, and that's really lovely that your music can, you know, reach such a wide audience and that each person can feel something different when they listen to it.
Absolutely.
So it's very special.
The strongest message we would feel would be togetherness. We all have our own styles, but we come together for ensemble numbers, and we have the different, as Orla said, the different gamut of emotions in the CD and DVD in all the numbers, but it's just the passion and conveying that passion to the audience together. You know, whether it is separately or together, so we love doing that.
And we're both very different in our performances, you know, I mean, all of us bring something different to the show, and I think a lot of people can appeal to something different with all of us within the show. And I think that the performances are very honest and very true, because we do what we do best, you know, and each of us have a very individual performance, you know, and that can bring something different sides to the show.
I also think that a great love of life comes out through the music.
Maybe you can tell us where that DVD was shot.
It was filmed in a fantastic venue in Ireland called Slane Castle in Ireland, and Slane has been hosting many fantastic groups over the years. So it was a fantastic honour for it, really was, and I mean, it was a very special night. All our family and friends were there, and it was just lovely to share it with the people who mean so much to us, and to show them what we've been doing, you know, and to bring this new show to them.
And although I'm all Norwegian, and Norway is a beautiful place, Ireland is unbelievable. It's so green and hilly.
It's a tiny little island, you know. I mean, it's really made its mark all over the world. And you know, we were only saying there on St. Patrick's Day how huge it is all over the world. We don't dye our rivers green now, but it is a fantastic thing for us for such a small little land to make our mark all over the world.
Well, and I know it's like we're right after the St. Patrick's Day holiday. And
we're coming back to Orlando in May.
Really?
Yeah, so we're here until the end of June. We're on tour till the end of June. So a long tour.
So you're in the country until the end of June?
Yes.
Where's your next stop?
We have a show in Charlotte tomorrow night. Actually, we're here on the TV tomorrow morning, and then we fly to Charlotte tomorrow evening. And
Whoa.
All our tour dates are on CelticWoman.com, so you can search us up there.
You had said, I read in one of the press releases, boy, and you guys are all over the headlines. It's just so exciting. But I think you had said it, Orla, that, or maybe it was you, I can't remember, but somebody said that you hardly have a chance to take a breath anymore, because all of a sudden life is just, the music has caught on. It has touched our hearts.
Well, we're trying to savor every moment, you know, to remember. It's fantastic.
Good. It is so sweet. Can you tell us about the symbolism?
The clad is a symbol of friendship, and they say for a girl, if she wears the clad or ring, if you have the heart facing outwards, that you're not attached and that you're available. So if the heart is facing inwards, that you're bespoke, and you know that you have a special person in your life.
But
it's luck and friendship and courage and love, it's everything friendship. You know, that really portrays an Irish, you know, an Irish strong person, and that has always been in our culture and our heritage, and it played such a huge part, really, in our culture growing up. I know when I was a child, my grandmother always had her claddagh up on the wall, so it's a huge part of our history.
So did you all know at a young age that you were born to be performers and musicians?
Well, I think we did actually, all of us. You know, we all come from musical families, and we are very lucky in Ireland. There's such a cultural musical country, and just from the age of 4 or 3, you're always dancing and singing, and everybody, you know, not just musical families, but you know, we've been very lucky to be brought into musical families, and
it plays such a huge part in Irish life, you know.
Right.
I think, as Orla said once before, that if you ask anyone who's Irish, you know, how are they associated with music, they either play an instrument or they sing or they dance. So it's so part of our lives, and it's in our blood, really, that we're just so lucky to get an opportunity to take it to people, you know, where there's so much wonderful talent, and we're just blessed that we've had the chance to really show it.
Well, you're all just so lovely, gentle, loving spirits, and I mean, it's conveyed through the music that you are sharing with all of us. This is, how many albums have you released now?
We've 3 albums.
3 albums, that's what I thought.
We have a Christmas album as well.
Oh, that's right.
We're delighted, did really well. It knocked us off #1 spot on Billboard at Christmas, so we were very chuffed.
It knocked yourself off?
Yes.
That's hilarious.